Somebody just beat the NBA. Y'all thought the NBA was going to keep me down? Told you they didn't want to go to war with me. I told you. The NBA didn't want nothing. They backed down. I said, y'all want to go to court? Let's go to court. And what happened? You see the live chat back? And they had to back off. Yeah. Oh no. See, the reason behind all the ejections that they're taking place out here on the court is because of one thing. Oh, thank you. Somebody named Eddie Mosley said, prove it, you're lying. Prove what? Prove that I beat the NBA? You're watching me right now on this live stream. That's one of the reasons. You wouldn't be here right now if I didn't win the case. Please help Eddie out, ladies and gentlemen. So the main reason that you're seeing all of these ejections and the problem that the NBA has is the fact that these are coming from the goody goodies. Right. See, that's the question you should have asked from the beginning, Eddie. You came right out with the you lying before you even know what you're talking about. That's the problem that everybody has on the internet. Now, the thing that happened was they disabled my live chat from this page. And I couldn't, the NBA had told them, they flagged me and said that I had illegal stream, which I did not do. And I did everything legally that I was supposed to do when I did my video. Nothing was violated. I know the rules. I know the law. So when I challenged them to bring the evidence that they got against me to a court of law, and we will fight in court for the video, they didn't want to do it. So the problem is, the reason why the ejections are happening in the NBA, it's very simple. Poor refereeing. I don't know who trained these new referees or where they got them from, but these referees are killing the game of basketball. And all the goody goodies are getting texts now. The goody goodies are challenging the referees. The goody goodies are getting thrown out. These referees don't know how to control the game like the older referees did. They know how much they could take, and they know how to say, hey, get out my face. Don't come in my face. These guys here, they got short tempers, and they throwing people out quick. And so the players don't know what they can say and what they can't say. Oh, yeah, I'm back. I was deciding on the right time, the right video to come back when they sent me that apology saying, we're sorry. Yeah, we fixed it. You're good to go. Oh, they tried to, but I knew the NBA wasn't finna go to court with me. They wasn't gonna go. For a video on YouTube? You think the NBA was going to go to court? No. I told you what that was about, and they did their job. They wanted to try to make it bad for me. But you can't make it bad for me. I was going live on my other channels. So you can't make it bad for me, baby. You can't stop the revolution. It will be televised. Live. So you and Brian better go and put y'all heads together and come up with something else. Adam, he at it again. Yeah. So you're seeing all of these things due to the fact that they've made changes in the league. So all the changes in the league that came along down the way, everybody getting ejected, the goody goodies. You seen Livingston tossed. You seen all these different people tossed out of the games. See Livingston tossed for arguing. You seen, well, Boogie always gets tossed. But when you seeing all of these different things that transpiring in the game, you seen guys flopping. No, he reached in as he was clearing out. So he wasn't throwing a blow, he's clearing out. This has been going on in the league this season. And when you see Kevin Durant, all of a sudden he's getting ejected, he's arguing all the time. Whatever he's going through, they need to correct it. But it ain't even him. You see, Anthony Davis is out. They threw him out. And these are the guys that don't normally get ejected from a basketball game. That was the first tech. There was tech number 2. And it was the same referee. Yeah, well, you've seen this all season. And the NBA's got to make sure they talk to the teams and get this under control, because what you're running into is a major problem. You're running into a major problem in this league. If they don't know how to call the game or control the game, you're going to have these type of players blowing up on the court. And KD is not going to let anybody just keep bullying him around. And once they threw him and Boogie out, the refs just don't know what to do. And it's making for ugly basketball. Yep, and now Popovich is going off. And he was right. Now, I hate to see that this is happening to these new brothers in the league, mostly the brothers, but the new guys, the other new guys too have been gone. All this season, these ejections are getting very hostile. And it's not just KD. Everybody wants to make it about Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant did this. It's been everybody else. Look, he threw Jovic out. Look at this. Jovic is gone. Yeah, LeBron James want everybody to study 2K so that we study 2K, then we'll learn how not to get ejected from the game. Look, they threw Jovic out. They threw the coach out. Oh, we all remember this. Well, no, Chris Bosh threw Lil Wayne out. Yeah, this is all this year. We've only played like 20 something games this season. And this is all this year. What's up, Mr. Sledge? And this is where the new rule comes into play. That was inadvertent. He got hit. They went straight up. Anthony scored a basket. He accidentally hit him with an elbow. Flips the ball out. Melo gets hit with a flagrant 2 after the replay, and he's ejected. And here it is. We all remember this. Now LeBron's gone. And now when LeBron's gone, does everybody pay attention? Then we remember this. Steph Curry. So this is what I'm talking about. When you call in a bad game, tempers will fly and flare up. And when you're goody good two shoes guys, Kevin Durant and Steph Curry get ejected together. These are the ambassadors of the NBA. They just went to Thailand and China, around the globe, and now they're seeing people, Kevin Durant cuss people out, give them the finger, and all that stuff. So, is that what you want to do? Is that what you want this NBA to become now? Adam left his silver slippers. Yeah, but see, here's the problem. They didn't expect this out of these refs. And the ref that went up against Livingston, they felt he challenged Livingston by walking towards him. They suspended that brother for a week. So that ref is already suspended. He can't come back for a week. He missed a week without pay. See, the players are not allowed to talk about the referees without getting fined. But the referees, for blowing calls or making bad calls, don't get fined. But if a referee loses his cool and make a decision that the NBA is not a fan of the decision, then it could cost them dearly. When Tim Duncan got ejected from that game, Danny Crawford lost almost everything. He lost so much money. He was not allowed to ref the NBA Finals, which is where he makes a bunch of his money. He missed the NBA playoffs. He was not allowed to ref the playoffs. It cost him a lot of money for one ejection he made. Yep. Joey Crawford. That one time he made a blow up was the biggest mistake he ever made. Casino for life. Yes, this is. We are back. Oh, that game was, that movie. I think I'll show the clip of that. That's called Forget Pratt Paris. That's the name of the movie. Forget Paris. He hated call him Joe Button. Quit being scared of the NBA. I'm not scared of the NBA. I haven't done nothing that was illegal. They can use every tactic they want to. All they're doing is exposing to y'all and the rest of the world that what I'm saying must be true. Because they trying to shut me up. That's all they saying. I run towards the fight. I don't want beef with the NBA. The NBA got a beef with me because I'm not following their agenda. See, if you follow their agenda, then there you go. Now, they want me to sit here and tell you LeBron James is one of the best players in the NBA. They can make me disappear, but they ain't gonna make my videos disappear. They've tried. They're still trying. They're doing it. Believe me, they do something every day to my videos. They trying to demonetize them. They doing everything in the book to my NBA videos. I'm like, why are you messing with the NBA videos I put up? Like, when did that become a problem? So I'm gonna just keep telling the truth, and if they don't like it, that's too bad. What are you talking about? The NBA don't control YouTube. Anybody with money controls YouTube. What are you talking about? I can make my video trend right now if I just put the money behind it. So what are you talking about? If I want a trending video, you know what I do? Take a bunch of money, put it there to promote it, and promote my video, and then YouTube will get behind it and push it. In case you understand why these videos jump to 300,000 views when you're like, man, it just posted 12 seconds ago. And then you be seeing all these pop acts when they drop their music videos and it goes 88 million views in a week. Do you really think people are watching these videos 88 million times? Do you really think? I'll be like, well, then your album should sell 88 million copies. At least 8 million? You ain't even sold 8? Why are you selling 500,000 views? So you got 80 million followers and you can't get your followers to buy your record or download your record. You see this, he got 15 million, 20 million followers on Twitter. And I'm like, then where are they views? Where are they out? Where does that show when it comes to their record sales? They should be platinum every time, just off their fan base. But they get you. That's how they get you, because y'all focus on them numbers. How many times somebody come in here and be like, Academic got 2 million followers and you only got, and I'll be like, how many followers you got? Yeah, that's what I thought. Mind control. That's because that's what your mind sees. Your mind, see, you're focusing on numbers. Whoever this hater that just came in. That's what your job is. You focusing on how many less views I get. How many views do you get? Yep, and I could pass them. If I'd have decided to sign with broadband, I would have surpassed them. Like that. Easy. I would have had 1 million. I would have had 1 million followers right now. All I had to do was sign with the same people he signed with. They came to me and asked me, did I want to sign with them? Y'all already know it. Y'all already know what happened. And to be honest, he ain't popping on YouTube like that no more. Sorry. It's a good thing he got the show. It's a good thing he got the show. But nobody's really... He's lost it. He's lost it. Because what he used to do, the reason that he made all you guys his fans, he can't do that no more. Because now people seen his face. So now he's like, I'm afraid to talk like I used to. Yeah, he ain't talking like he used to now. And his fans know it. Like, man, you a whole academic. I mean, they be going in on him. They be going in on him. So... He didn't block most of them dudes out, but them was his day ones. Now everybody else, they just jumping on him because of the show and everything. So, but his day ones, they know the truth. Y'all know the truth. When he blew up off the shot rack and all that wild stuff he was talking, he don't talk like that no more. Nah, YouTube cutting the money changed his whole shirt. He got really scared when they cut all them dollars off. They cut them dollars off, and that boy was shook. That boy was shook like a dice game. Shake it up. Shake it up, shake it up, shake it up. And he went right over there and joined. He went right over there and joined with Complex, which isn't a bad thing. Go ahead and do your thing, man. Make a new avenue, Trailblades, and that's it. Oh yeah, when Vic got on the show and addressed it and brought it up, it was good ratings for the show, and it actually, he brought out a lot of the things that people in the city were saying about him. So naturally, behind the scenes, people gonna use academics streaming service because they be like, oh, he a hoe, I'm gonna just use him to promote my stuff because he got all these views. So they gonna get him on the chat with him on the Skype or whatever thing he used, and they get in his head and talk to him, and they just get him into doing whatever. So these are for the young and upcoming rappers, you know, sending him music and all this stuff, and especially if you got videos, you can just get him to do whatever you want. No, I don't really want Steve Stout is a professional liar. That's what he does all the time. So he'll take the truth and turn it into a super lie where he is the main battery pack behind everything. Most of the stuff people were sending me about him was, I'm like, if I watched that interview, I could find 6-7 lies he done told within that interview. Do you really think we need to talk about OKC Thunder? For real? What have they done? They finally won 3 games in a row. We should throw them a party. And they barely won that. They almost lost to a Spurs team. They came down to the wire against a Spurs team that sat all their players. They played only the bench. The bench almost beat them. And you want to talk about them? I bet you want to talk about that Cleveland win streak thing when they almost lost 6 games and the ref had to save them. The one where we went live last night, and if you missed that, you would have saw what happened last night. The refs was keeping them in the game when they were down because they sucked the whole game. They were tired till LeBron started hitting them shots. But who did they really beat? This guy that they brought in from Ohio because he know LeBron. Sampson, they had him playing. He's not even on the team, really. He's just there on a 10-day contract. This the Sacramento Kings, and you guys are getting excited over that? Who did they beat in this streak? I don't even know. They've been playing a bunch of bumps. There's been a bunch of Atlantas, and they in dog fights with them. Play a team that's going to the playoffs, and if you beat one of them, then okay. We'll pay attention then. I don't talk about them when they win. I go live when they win. I'm live when I'm doing the games. Just because you guys didn't see me here, I was live. You must have forgot. I was live. I was doing it on my other pages. When they play a real team and beat a real team, I'll talk about it. I was live doing the Detroit game. And that's the one they took down. But the video's back up now. The next game they're playing is the Indiana Pacers. And I'm going to pick the Indiana Pacers. And everybody keeps sending me the video. I saw it 2 days ago. You forget I'm from Chicago. The fan that pressed LeBron James. Well, it was a whole different thing that took place. Let me see if it's up on YouTube. It should have been by now. But I think who else put that up there? What did you know the video where the guy's heckling him in Chicago, talking about his hairline and everything? Look at the standings. We look at the standing. I see that Cleveland's behind Boston. Am I right? I said Boston going to. I said it was on. Let me see. I said Boston was going to the finals. I said they were playing Golden State Warriors before they had Kyrie Irving. They got Kyrie Irving. Gordon Hayward is injured and out for the season. He got his boot taken off today. And he's ahead of schedule by at least 2 weeks. Or his boot's coming off in 2 weeks, one of them. But that's something else. But they're the number one team in the East and the NBA. And they have rookies and 2-year players in their starting lineup. And they're the top defensive team in the NBA. And Cleveland has 2 MVPs, 7 to 8 All-Stars on their team, and about the rest of role players. And we're supposed to be praising who for what? I don't get it. They're in second place, and they're not that good. What are we talking about? What are we talking about? Jeez. I think you guys just want to get me going, don't you? Like, I got a buddy who want to root for LeBron. He know he want to root for LeBron. That's all he want to do. Which is like, it's cool with me. Go on and root for LeBron. But he try to make it seem like it's something else. No, man, I'm like, he'll sit there and hate on Kevin Durant, but then talk about, but you hating on LeBron. I don't hate Kevin Durant. I think he's soft. Why do you think he's soft? Cause he gonna go over there. They was up 3-1. I'm like, dog, I've seen ESPN. Tell me what you think. He left and went. I was like, okay. Well, he went to the team that beat him. So? What does that mean? He's a mama's boy. And LeBron isn't? Like, what is you talking about? Where are this is ESPN be programming you fools? You can't go to a team that beat you. It's not in the rule book. Like, what rule? He was a free agent and he went to the team he wanted to go to because he's a free agent. That's what free agency is. When LeBron went to Miami, did I complain when he went to Miami? I said no. He's a free agent. He wanted to go there. That was fine. But Kevin Durant went by himself. Kevin Durant didn't take Serge Ibaka. He didn't take nobody with him. He went by himself. LeBron, I had a problem with him taking 3 and 4 other players to come over there and do collusion to go over to Miami. They plotted to do that with other players, which is collusion and should be illegal in the sports. These guys weren't his teammates. He's over there talking to Melo, like, we finna go on over here and do this. Let's all go jump on the same team. And Melo didn't go, so he went to Chris Bosh. Come on, Bosh. Let's all go to Miami. Get us a ring with Wade. Collusion. That's what I had a problem with. But that's okay. He ain't complaining about that. But KD the soft one. You see how they let these people brainwash you? That's why you got to talk to people like that through text message. They would just drain you mentally, dealing with them in the physical. Now I'm going to get out of here because, we're going to talk about the balls too. We're going to get into all that. Cino's back, and I got to get ready for Gotham.